Good morning. This is your Jessie speaking again. I'm back. The meditation course finished yesterday and now I'm just back here to get some footage to show you guys. And look who's here. The monkeys were like one of the best things about this meditation course. Oh, there's like a group of maybe 70 monkeys living around the center, and oh my god, they're so cheeky. Every time it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, they're always ready, you know, to get some food off someone. You know, if you have a banana or a piece of bread or something and you're not watching it, you're not keeping it, then they will take it. Oh, so funny. So the course finished yesterday and now I'm out. I'm a free range human again. I thought it was gonna be a 10-day silent meditation course. Yeah, that's what I said before. Like Vipassana, you know Vipassana? That's 10 days in complete silence and just meditation for like 10 hours every day or more. And this wasn't that. There's actually a Vipassana center right next door up there. But here we're at Tushita, and this course that I went to, it was an introduction to Buddhism, and the course was like in silence except for when there was teachings, and we also had a discussion group every day for 1 hour. Not every day, the last 2 days was intense meditation, so then it was more silence, but we had teachings every day by a Buddhist monk. So in the morning we got up around 6, we went into the big meditation hall and had a meditation on like mindfulness, you know, breathing. So you focus on your breath, either like the rising and falling here, or the sensations of the breath between the upper lip and the nostrils. Sorry, I hope you can hear me. And it's harder than you think to focus on your breath for like 10 minutes. Maybe you can do it for 10 seconds and then you notice that your mind has just drifted off somewhere else, and you're thinking about what you're gonna do tomorrow, what you're gonna do next week, you're making plans, or memories come up and you like get lost in memories, or you get distracted by someone coughing. Or so what you're supposed to do then is just notice that and then let it go, and then just bring your mind back to the sensations of the breath. Then we had breakfast. It was not really a problem being vegan, you know. One of the first rule is like don't kill anything, yeah. So I thought it would be fine being vegan here, and it was, but they do serve dairy, which I think is very, I'm sorry, it's hypocritical, you know. It doesn't align with their own values, but it's not like, I don't think it's like they're doing it because they hate cows. It's because, you know, it's a very strong tradition, and especially in India, and they can't seem to let it go. But yeah, I wrote some letters about it and asked some questions about it, and I really hope it's gonna change. I know it's not gonna happen quickly, but we've gotta start somewhere. After breakfast we had a teaching by the Buddhist monk, and we talked about different subjects, different topics, and I don't know where to start. Like, I think I didn't know much about Buddhism before, but now I have an idea about what it is, and it's a lot about training your mind and getting to know your own mind. Some people don't even call it religion. Like, it doesn't have to be a religion for you. You can use Buddhism and have its benefits without being religious. And they emphasize that you have to understand it for yourself. Like, don't just accept what they say. And they don't like, you know, blind faith, just like, okay, you say it so I believe it, or something like that. So I like that about Buddhism, you know, critical thinking, independent thinking. And they're very big on like love and compassion, and to benefit all living beings. Like, that's like the highest goal, you know. We talked about many different things. We had 10 days, you know, so a long time. and we had teachings like several times a day, and then meditation several times per day. Here comes the monkey again. And a few things that I thought was really good was when we talked about anger and attachment, and the difference between attachment and love. A good thing he said about that is attachment is asking what can I get, and love is asking what can I give. I think a lot of the times we mix up, like when we fall in love with someone and we're together with them, we're thinking, oh, this person makes me so happy, you know, they bringing me all these good feelings, and oh, I love them so much. But that's probably just attachment speaking, I don't know. But love is more like, you know, you want them to be happy no matter what, you know, you love them, so you want the best for them, and you're not thinking like he's mine or she's mine and I gotta have him forever, you know. You realize that it's impermanent. That was a big thing that we talked about too, you know, how everything is impermanent, and real happiness we find within the mind, you know, because everything else is not gonna last forever. So with a person you realize that, you know, it's not gonna last, and you just love them, you know, in the moment. You know, I'm not a Buddhist monk yet, so I'm not really sure what I'm saying. I'm gonna try and, you know, keep being a good person and all that. Showing compassion and love for all sentient beings, I really like that, because I'm like, yeah, you know, all the animals, they're also worth compassion and love. But my challenge, I guess, is to show compassion and like have and feel compassion and love for all humans, you know, that are causing all this harm to the animals every day. That's the challenge, to feel compassion and love for the ones that you have, you know, problems with. So that's good to work on that. This is where we were sitting and eating sometimes, and the monkeys would just come down here and like quickly just jump onto the tables and take the food they wanted. People didn't like it. Well, some people thought it was funny. I enjoyed it. There's a few monkeys over here now. I'm gonna try and film them. This is the meditation hall, where we had both the meditations and the teachings. It's locked. Maybe you can see, I don't know, lots of cushions and little tables. And in the front there, that's where the monk was sitting. One thing that I would definitely take away from the course is the meditation. It has so many benefits. Like if you Google benefits of meditation, you'll get the whole list. And even like apparently like 2 minutes a day will make a difference. Like after 21 days, and they found like differences in the brain for people that practice meditations. I think it was even just like 21 breaths or something. No, it was 21 days. It was for a very short time, the meditation, so I'm gonna try to make a commitment to do at least 5 minutes in the morning and 5 minutes in the evening, and start from there. Because if you start small, you have like, there's a bigger chance that I will actually keep it up, and then I can make it longer if I feel like it. This is the room I was in with a few other people. My bed up there. Really hard bed compared to what I'm used to back home. This is like sleeping on wood pretty much, but you get used to that too. Okay, bye bed. There's so many different kinds of meditation, and I don't really know what's best, but what we did here was really nice. So I guess if you Google like Buddhist meditation or something, and there's two different kinds. There's placement meditation, and that's when you focus on your breath, and then there's analytical meditation, and that's when you analyze something in your head. And there's different things to analyze. I can talk about that more in another video, because it's not like something that I would just quickly describe. Maybe on YouTube, write guided meditation and see what comes up, because I think it's much easier to have a guided meditation when you first try, instead of just sitting there and just trying to think of something by yourself. And also I've learned that meditation doesn't have to be, you know, sitting in a corner, you know, in the lotus position. It can be when you're walking, when you're working, doing dishes, whatever. That was a little guided tour of the place and some of the things we talked about. I think this video is too long. I don't like making too long videos because I'm afraid no one's gonna watch it. But anyway, you watched it. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.